Woo, child. It's definitely not feeling like summer today, but that's okay. We're still gonna have a good morning discussion. All right, so you guys, I am late today. In my mind, I like to stick to a schedule. I'm very anal about those things, maybe a little OCD, whatever you want to call it, right? I can admit that. I can admit that I am very like schedule. These past few days, I've been streaming on Twitch, which, by the way, I'm having so much fun. If you guys have not followed me on Twitch, follow me. I try to get on there between 5 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. Rough, I be on CP time sometimes. But anyways, um, because of that, I've been going to bed later than normal. And this morning I woke up and I felt so tired. I actually went back to sleep because one thing that I've learned about myself, and maybe you can agree with this, I am so much more productive, so much more efficient when I get at least 8 hours of sleep. And I noticed that when I start to feel sleep deprived, I'm not as happy, I'm not as optimistic. I start to have cravings for sweet foods and things that I shouldn't be eating because you guys know I'm on my spring cut. I'm trying to get my six pack. So I also notice that it's hard for me to stay focused on things. I tend to start scrolling more on social when I'm sleep deprived. I tend to just kind of not be focused. And one thing that I try to do every single day is be the best version of myself. And I've come a long way. I have come such a long way. I've talked to you guys before in previous videos of old habits that I used to have, things that I used to do, things that I used to allow other people to do to me, right? So I've come such a long way. And one thing that I want to really highlight, whether you're on a weight loss journey, whether you're trying to be more productive, be the best version of yourself, whatever kind of journey you're on, I want you to make sure that you're prioritizing your sleep. And like I just said, I'm very guilty of sometimes not doing it, and I know the consequences of what happens when I don't prioritize my sleep. Yet, I still can't get out of being on a schedule and sticking to the schedule as much as possible. So before I started streaming, mind you, guys, I've only been streaming for a couple of days. But before I started streaming, I would have my alarm go off around 5 a.m. and sometimes I would hit snooze till about 5:30 a.m. And I would get up, wash up, go on my morning walk with my dog, talk to you guys, hit the gym, come back, edit, make my reels, make my content, do things with OnlyFans. And that's been my schedule for quite some time. Now I've started incorporating streaming and research and editing, and it's a lot of things involved with streaming. And so now I find myself these past few days feeling more sleepy, feeling still full of energy, but it's harder to maintain that energy throughout the day. I don't really like to drink coffee. I drink my pre-workout before I work out, and that's as far as I go with caffeine. So I now have to figure out how to make sure I'm still getting my sleep while adding on this new project that I have. And one thing about me, you guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, I love to work. Like, I, it's crazy because I never thought I would be able to say that, because when I used to have a job, like, I hated work. I hated to work. I hated being there. I hated all of the things. Now that I work for myself, I love to work. I love to stay busy. I love to add new things to my day. I don't like not having anything to do. Like, I know you have to know someone who's like that. If that's not you, I'm sure you know someone who's like that. Like, someone who just always has to feel busy. Like, that's me. And it's not even that I feel busy doing things that I hate. I love to feel busy doing things that I love. I love how every hour of the day is allocated towards something that in my mind is productive. I don't spend time, watching Netflix series or binge watching stuff. I don't spend any time doing that. The only time I'm binge watching things is if I'm learning something to do a project. So I have to still work on making sure that I'm getting enough sleep for myself, which is 8 hours, so that I can continue to be a productive person. I can continue to feel like I'm doing something important. That's just how I am. So if you struggle with getting sleep, we're in this together, okay? We're in this together. And it's not that I have a problem falling asleep, it's more so just making sure that I'm getting my hours of sleep. Now, some of the things that I do to make sure there's a motorcycle, some of the things that I do to make sure that I can easily fall asleep is I try to go to bed at the same time every day, or at least get in the bed, like be in the bed around the same time every day. I also like to listen to thunderstorms, so I'll let YouTube play and I let the thunderstorms play, and that kind of soothes me, to be honest. And another thing that I do is I don't drink water about 2 hours before bed because I don't like to get up in the middle of the night to have to go to the bathroom and now I'm up. And if I do get up to go to the bathroom, I don't look at my phone. It's something about the light from the phone that I feel like makes it harder for me to go back to sleep. So I don't even check to see what time it is. I literally go to the bathroom and then go right back to bed. Something else that I do is I stop working. So even though, my businesses are social and being on my phone, I will put my phone down for an hour before it's time to go to bed, because like I said, it's something with that screen. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, but it's something with the light from the phone that what I read makes it difficult for your brain to know that it's time to go to bed. If you know like the scientific thing behind it, feel free to let me know, enlighten me. But those are some of the things that I do. Also, you guys, I noticed too, for me at least, it's harder to go to bed on a very full stomach. So I actually like to go to bed not really hungry, but not feeling full, satisfied, but not full. Let me know if you experience it being harder to go to bed when you're trying to sleep on a full stomach. But you guys, either way, we have to prioritize our sleep. I know some people have kids and, a whole bunch of different things going on in their life that I may not have. But at the end of the day, sleep is really, really, really important for us, especially if we're trying to lose weight, especially if we're trying to get into shape. I'm trying to build muscle and just get my dream body. And I have to start figuring out how to get all the things done in the day that I want to do, but also make sure that I'm getting my 8 hours of sleep. So, like I said, this morning I woke up behind schedule, which I don't know. When I feel like I'm behind schedule, I just feel rushed, and I hate feeling rushed. But I'm just gonna let the day just go, and I'm not gonna be a control freak today. I'm just gonna, go through my routine, and if I don't start a certain thing until later on because I woke up later, then that's just what it's going to be. But I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about just prioritizing your sleep, prioritizing your rest. 8 hours. They really say between 8 to 9, 8 to 10 hours. It's just really important. So if you notice things, or if you haven't even paid attention, start just paying attention. Maybe writing things down that you notice that may feel different to you on the days that you don't get all of your sleep. Like, I know how I feel when I'm feeling sleep deprived. So, start writing those things down. Start observing how you feel when you do get all of your sleep versus when you don't. And I bet you're going to feel a lot better if you don't get all of your sleep. I know you're going to feel a lot better when you start prioritizing sleep, and you'll just start to see how much better you feel when you do get all of that sleep. So I hope that helps. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. I am not perfect by any means, so it is what it is. I'm still gonna stream on Twitch. I just have to play around with my day now so I can make sure that I'm getting all of my rest. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. I'm about to go to the gym and hit back and biceps, and I will see you guys later. Bye.